Hey, what up, barbecue fam? It's your boy Joe Mill here, back with Killer Miller Q, and today we're bringing back one we did last year with a new recipe. Lone Star Grill's already fired up. We got jerk chicken coming your way, leg quarters on deck. Let's get right to it. Alright, this cook starts indoors and you are looking at our ingredients to put together this jerk marinade. Special marinade. This came by way from my guy Cooking with Kunchi. You can find him, and I'll make sure I put his channel on there on Instagram and on TikTok. Ran into him at the old fundraiser for the foster kids of Cleveland on Father's Day. And this is a recipe that I've been looking forward to getting a hold of. So basically what you're looking at, and I got some different varying amounts of ingredients, but you got some cinnamon, some allspice, some ground nutmeg, you got kosher salt, pimento berries, some browning. I didn't have any Scotch bonnet peppers, so you got some habaneros, a bunch of green peppers, a whole bulb of garlic, about a thumb's portion of some fresh ginger, a whole yellow onion, and we got 2 navel oranges along with some white vinegar and some vegetable oil that's going to be going into this baby. All of this stuff has already been prepped and ready. I'll throw those amounts in there, so you should see that already. But all of this is just going straight over here into the blender. And in no particular order other than getting some stuff out of my way, we're about to get everything in here. I'm going to start with a little bit of the liquid. We got that orange juice going in. Let's toss that right into the blender. I'm going to get my liquids in there. My oil directly in. We're coming with that white vinegar. A whole bunch of this fresh thyme right in. I'm gonna chop these in half, but the whole bunch of the green onions, I'm leaving these just like you see them. I'm not too worried, that ninja will work out. My ginger, the hot stuff. Take out the veins, take out the peppers. If you like a little bit of heat, you can always add that back in. Let's get that in there. My browning, give me some color. The pimento berries will be next. Woo. Them little things smell great too. Kosher salt. Always looks like so much salt. We got cinnamon. We got allspice. And ground nutmeg. Let me chop these up in a couple halves, and they're going in, and we blend them. Simple as that. Alright. If you want yours a little darker, you can add a little bit more browning. I think some people even use molasses. And let's give it a taste. Oh yeah. Okay. I know this can last in your refrigerator for up to like 3 weeks. I won't use all of this on this chicken, but now that I got this already put together, I'm gonna put this to the side, let this hang out, and let's get out these leg quarters. The first step, which is getting them out the package, getting them their initial rinse off and cleaning. But basically what we're about to be doing now, personal preference, is all what you like. I like to get rid of some of this extra fat and stuff so it don't all drip down there and cause me a lot of grease fires. Some of this right here, once you open it up, I'm gonna trim that off, make that nice and square and even. And then in these pockets, as you can already see popping out of there, you got a lot of that stuff in there, as I've said before, that nastiness that you want to get rid of, and kind of clean these up so they clean up and cook up nice and even. one way or another on that grill and slow roasting over them coals. It'll end up going away, but I like to start with a nice clean product, and usually they cook up a little bit better. So let me get to work. Here, chicken. All right, we looking nice and pretty now. Went ahead, did me a little bit of trim work, got rid of some of this extra like we said, right? More than anything, cleaned out some of these pockets. Let me turn that around for you, right? Usually I just throw my thumb right down in there and squeeze all that stuff right out of there. And then come back over, rinse these babies back down again, get them all nice and cleaned off. I'm about to pat them all dry, make sure I don't got no extra water in there. And then we're gonna get ready to go ahead and season these up lightly. I'm a little light on my jerk seasoning, my Eaton's jerk seasoning, but we're gonna use a little bit of that. The marinade that I got, or we just made, I like that a lot. I want a little bit more heat. I didn't add any seeds or those stems with those habaneros because we are light on heat over here, so I'd be a little nervous. However, now that I've tasted it, and since I don't have any additional dry rub to kind of hit it with to start, I'm gonna be using a little bit of this Walker's wood right here. This stuff is real pasty, like hot and spicy. It's pretty salty as well, so that'll kind of help me out with the salt content. I'm down to just the last little bit of my Edens. I gotta make sure I get me some more jerk seasoning, so we'll hit a little bit of this. We're gonna rub down with a little bit of this, and then we'll be adding in the rest of our marinade, and these are gonna sit overnight. Got that out the way. The next thing I'm gonna do, as you can kind of see, we got us a little bit all over. We had us some fun getting them a little bit lathered. I forgot that I want to put some slits in here. You go to Jamaica, one thing that you're gonna do is they get them that marinade all the way down to the bone, and one of the ways they do it is not only do they usually leave that thing in there a day or two in that jerk, but you'll usually see they're gonna have a couple slits all through this leg quarter to make sure that this marinade soaks all the way down in there. It'll also help everything cook up a lot more even and easy, and we're gonna have us some beautiful juicy meat. So I'm about to make some cuts. We're coming with the wet marinade next. This look a lot more like what I remember. You know, you had them cuts all throughout it. It's gonna get tenderoni. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide up out of this bowl, and I want to go over here to, I got a 2-gallon Ziploc bag. Reason being is, before I put this wet marinade on there, I could easily do it in this bowl, but I want to make sure that every piece is in that marinade, and I'll be able to move that around throughout the night and really get this submerged. So I'm sliding over to the bag. We'll hit it with some of the wet marinade. We're done with the hard work. It's together. We're gonna throw this right here inside this aluminum foil pan, and then, like I said, I can come by in the morning, middle of the night, flip that thing right over, get the whole other side some love. This baby's going in the fridge. I catch y'all in the AM. Rise and grind. As you can see, it is bright and early, and literally it is bright and early. I got this chicken out the refrigerator. I can already see we have penetrated pretty well. Hopefully you don't got too much of a glare on here. So flip this over about halfway through the night. It's been sitting over in this pan doing lovely. Let me take you over to the grill. All right, old Lone Star already fired up. This is what today's plan is. As you can see, we got us a nice bustling fire. Started it off with a little bit of some regular coals in there, and then now I'm about to overpad this baby with a bunch of wood because I need to get me a nice coal bed going. The idea is I don't want that flame kissing up there like it is right now and burning up my chicken. As you can see, is destroying that top rack. So what we're gonna do is basically get this all cooked down to the point where it's all coals, but I need a nice full bed of coals, and then I'll come bring that chicken out here, get it on this rack, and we're gonna slow roast it right over that wood. So I got that fire pretty broke down. Now, as you see, them 3 logs gave me lots of coals. What I'm about to do is throw another big log on here. I'm gonna let it get partially charred up and halfway done, and then I'm gonna throw it in my old Weber kettle and just kind of let it hang out over there, partially already burnt. Move these around, and then that's pretty much what I want to cook on, is that nice bed we got right there. Man, it's hot out here. Okay, that's good and burning, right? So I'm gonna yank that out. Coming over here to the old Weber kettle. I actually got some coals in here, so that's perfect. So I'll be able to use them up first and not have to put nothing in there too big when I just need to keep on adding on so I don't lose my whole bed. I'm gonna throw that log right over here and just close it up. it can cut off. I don't really want it to burn. I just want it to be already charred over, so if I need to add something in, it'll go in nice and easy. It'll probably break apart, so I'll have me a little bit of extra coal action. But we almost ready to work over here. Now check out these coals. They are ready to rock. Brushed my grate down already and went ahead and hit it with a little bit of Pam. Even though we got some oil in this marinade, now you know. I'm gonna get my phone back so it doesn't overheat. And we're gonna get these quarters out there. I'll let you see what they look like when they on, and we're gonna hurry up and close this thing down. Hey, I want to jump in here real quick, team, and let you know thanks for following along on today's cook. If you're new to the channel, go to that bottom right corner. Make sure that you subscribe. Check out any videos you've missed. For everybody that's been there, I appreciate y'all. Our goals continue to rise, and we're gonna get back to this cook. So I just had the top open, but looks like I'm around 275. It might. I doubt it's gonna get to 300 because my coals are so low. Got that chicken on there though. Check it out, check it out, check it out. We ain't gonna stay open long. I just want you to see all the guys and gals in here hanging out nice and easy. Smelling good already. We're gonna let them do what they do nice and slow and easy. We'll get them a flip. We're gonna keep going. I'll bring y'all back about 10-15 minutes. We'll see what's up on the other side. And the rest of this marinade, I'm not gonna discard that. I don't want to baste it with this like it is because this is raw chicken, so this is contaminated. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil this, which will go ahead and cook this. After that, this is going to be the base that we're going to keep on basting that chicken with as we go. 17 minutes in. Oh my God, look at that color. Ooh wee. Let me grab my tongs. We're going to get these babies flipped over. You see, they get nice and fat, and they cooking up nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful char. I love being able to get over this these wood coals. Yes, give me some of that. With this grate being far away, so I don't necessarily have to worry about overly burning them up. Let me switch to my good hand. Hold up. There we go. All right, good char. That looks like that's my hot spot up there, because that one's got some good char right there. So I'm just kind of rotating these around towards the hotter spots. A couple of them that didn't have too much looking char on the bottom is still on that same side, but we about to hurry up and close this thing back down. Let this chicken keep doing what it's doing. I won't take so long this time. Be right back here in about 10 minutes. Just about 30 minutes in. Man, it smells good out here. I switched over to my trusty spatula. See if I can get a little bit better action on this flip, but I am gonna need both hands, and this home phone heats up quick. But you see the color we getting. I got the marinade in there starting to heat up, so that's gonna start getting to the point where that's boiling, and then we'll be out here starting to baste these babies and take them on home. I'm gonna hurry up and get me a couple coals in here, and look how juicy and great this chicken is looking. It is cooking up beautifully. Look at this one right here. Color, smell. Juicy, his juice is dripping. You can hear it down there kissing them coals. I'm gonna throw me a couple under there real quick. Let me hurry up and close this thing down. 47 minutes in. As you can see, like I was telling you, that temperature is dropping. I'm almost down there around 215-ish or whatever, which is cool because remember, that's way over here. Directly over my heat, I'm probably still over 300-400 degrees. Oh yeah. Let's see what's going on up in here. You tell me we ain't getting a little color on these legs. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get everybody rotated and moving. We cooking slow and easy and pretty. I'm liking this. It's a hot day out here. Check out what I got working. Check out what I got working. Color for days. Smells amazing. My house smells great from boiling down that marinade. Truthfully, I don't even know if it's gonna make it on here. Only because I'm really liking how I'm looking. If I add that marinade, it's gonna basically thicken it back up. Burnt myself a little bit. Just like this right here. If I put that marinade back on there, and I wanna get to more of that char, pretty look like that right there. So we actually kind of pushing along. I'm gonna start kind of just getting me some temps on some of these. So I got an idea where they at. And this is away from the flame. That one says 63. I don't know if you can see that. 78, 79. That's decent. These babies is probably going to be about, I'm taking them to about 200 by the time it's all said and done, at least 195-ish. It looks like some of these ones out here in the flame is around the 180 mark. Quite a few of them still hitting around 170-ish. So we still got some time. I'm gonna let this thing keep on slow rolling, just like it is. I added some coals down there. No flare-ups. I'm loving that. You hear the sizzle. Hour and 5 minutes. Still holding on. Still cooking strong. Every time I open this, color look better. Cooking with Coochie. Man, I appreciate you throwing your boy this old marinade recipe. I done tasted it when it was fresh. I done tasted it after I boiled it. And I'm gonna tell you something. Man, I can smell it. And I know this gonna be all right. Go ahead and flip this daddy over. Oh no, some of your skin came off. That's all right. We'll char that right on over. You won't even know it's missing. You won't even know that's missing. Man, it's gonna be all right. Let me take some samples. Hour and 17 minutes. It's that time. Hey, baby. It's time for y'all to come up off of here. Look at that jerk chicken, boy. I tasted the skin that came off of that one when that skin tore off. Fire. Perfect flavor, perfect salt, not too hot. I like what we did on this one. I like what we did on this one. Let me get these off. All of them off the grill. Here they go in the light. Absolutely amazing. I swear, this direct method of grilling over them coals is becoming a new favorite of mine for obvious reasons. Let me hurry up and get this in the microwave, let this hang out, and we get our taste. You know what time it is. All right, full disclosure, these babies have sat for a while. We got a million things going over here today at the house. Family coming through, but let me tell you something. I put my mans on. I made it for him. He was happy. And now we're going to find out if I'm officially happy. First off, look at that render game. I like that. I like that. Smooth. Yes, yes. This jerk, give me some of that skin. So moist still. Literally, since I pulled it off and your last shot you just saw, it's probably been a good hour and a half, and this chicken is still moist, still flavorful, rendered. That's why I take it up to that 195, 200. This is great. I still got that additional marinade if I wanted to dip it in to get more of that strong jerk flavor, or come on top with a little bit of barbecue sauce. But me, I like it basic, so I'll probably be rolling with what you see right here. Ooh, another good cook out the way. We got that thing done. Let me tell you something. Big shout out to my boy, Cooking with Coochie. I'm gonna make sure I put his link on here so y'all can check him out. He's the one that gave me that fabulous jerk marinade, at least the wet marinade part. I'm gonna have to say I think this chicken came out a little bit better than what I did the first time. The first time a year ago when I made that chicken, I cut up a whole chicken. So I basically had 2 big breasts with the wings still attached and then 2 leg quarters. Overall, doing all leg quarters this time, dark meat is the way to go. Definitely it holds in that flavor, that little bit of fat that was on there. That and just overall, I think I just had a better overall flavor. I'm happy I went ahead and hit it with a little bit of that jerk marinade before putting it into the wet marinade. I think that helped, that Walker's wood. But overall, I was able to get over an hour over the coals, some direct wood flavor hitting on there. Them coals kissing up and giving me a little bit of that steam up effect. That chicken came out slamming. After it was all done, I just chopped it up, made sure I had me some legs, had some thighs. Everybody ran through it. I ain't even got nothing to show you out here today. But overall, that's another good cook. I'm starting to like this direct cook right over the Lone Star. As long as you build them coals up early, after that, you just let that thing roll. Maybe add a little bit on the way, some general charcoal or something like that. But overall, you'll be good to go. As you can see, I am on fire out here. I'm getting out. Chicken was fire. You know I'm be back with another cook real soon. Shouts out to the boys over there, Black Smoke Barbecue, all the family, you in TV land, my boy Cooking with Coochie. I appreciate y'all. Until next week, peace.